Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. The tour guides are informative as they have great knowledge of the flora and fauna, whilst being able to share funny jokes with the passengers, so every visitor remain entertained for the entire tour. There are a lot of wildlife to observe, such as crocodiles, pearl-colored birds bathing in the water, and flowers which are nestled in the tree like precious rubies. Let's take some more highlights.
So across the section on the right, I'm looking for a crocodile we call Little George. We once have Big George, but he died over 10 years ago, which was measured at 12 feet 7 inches, weighed up to 800 pounds. If Little George is not here, I'll check by his house. I don't know, he does use a cell phone, so I can give him a call. Well, the mature female crocodile can lay up to 60 eggs. 60, yes, and 60.
Oh, sorry,
60, yeah.
60.
No, 60. 95% of those eggs will hatch or come to life, but only about 5% will make it through the first year. Birds, big fish, and other crocs will eat the young ones. When they're hatched from the eggs, they're tiny, just about 6 or 9 inches in length. If they make it through the first 5 years, they stand a good chance to live to up to and over 100 years. They can live longer than we can. Well, they're said to be one of the last living species of the dinosaur. Later when we get back to the dock, I'm going to take you towards our crocodile nursery. It's a little breathing program where we release them back into the wild. Well, I have some baby ones there I'll show to you as well, about 2 years old. If you want, you can get the chance to hug and kiss one. Well, at your own risk. Okay, remember they are protected, so you can't hurt them. So if it bites you, you can't bite it back. I think Little George is out for lunch. Crocodile here on the right. Tap 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 tap. No, it blends in a little bit with the water, so it's kind of hard to spot, but it's coming towards us. There's a head. It's coming directly towards us. Okay, everyone, while we are sailing, if you happen to see any more of those huge dark mounts on the tree, like this one you're looking at here, this is a termite mount. Locally it's called the duck ant nest. Now the termites, they are no threat to the living tree. They'll only feed on the dead or the decayed particles. When they cannot get the dead particles they need, they'll abandon the nest or feed on each other. Well, that's a way to get rid of them. It is also a very good souvenir to take home if you're having problem with your neighbors. We'll get their roof down. That will make them noise. I want to see if I can spot it. So the peat soil, which is at the bed of the river, that gives off the dark reflection, it also have its advantage and its disadvantage. The advantage, whenever time we have heavy rainfall or during hurricane, the soil, it acts as a sponge which absorbs the excess water. So we have no flooding activity within the area. However, when the water level gets too low, the peat soil, it gives off the methane gas, and with the help of sunlight it will ignite. So there are times you're sailing and we can see parts of the swamp on fire, which cause no damage for us. It only burns throughout the vegetation. Well, most of those events will happen during our summer period. That's when the tide gets pretty low. So this section of the river we are entering, we call here Mangrove Avenue, as it forms a canopy similar to our Bamboo Avenue. These are all red mangrove trees, the ones that have the roots going into the water. In the early 1900s, the bark or skin of red mangrove was used for making a type of dye which we call tannin. That was used for wooden floors, furniture, and for staining leather. Well, except for the boat in front of us, inside this area it's also very peaceful and quiet. It's a good spot to play a little bit Tarzan or Jane by swinging along the roots. Well, the crocodiles would want to play cheetah. Actually, it's a very good spot to stay in the evening, as there's not a single mosquito throughout this area. Sorry? Oh no, I never said that. I said there's not a single, they're all married. Yeah, keyword, single. If you stay after 6 in the evening, you won't have enough blood left in the morning. Yeah.
It's time for another break. When we return, we'll be talking to the owner of the Black River Safari. Stay with us. Coming up next on Travel Access.
Well, from I was very young, I've always been interested in the river, in the outdoors, in crocodiles.
Are you planning a weekly event? Are you a club promoter, a dancehall promoter, a business entrepreneur, an artist, a producer? Well, what are you waiting for? Call our office now, 876-966-2897 or 876-894-4665. You can also WhatsApp us at 876-894-4665. Email us at BOJTV@live.com. Advertise with us, boost your events, and watch your business grow.